God has given us authority that whatever we bind on earth is bound in heaven, and whatever we loose on earth is loosed in heaven. For those of you that have been to the Crusades with me, what do you think would happen if I went to North Philadelphia or Newark or wherever, where there's rival gangs on the field, Camden, New Jersey, and I got up and said, listen, and spoken with no authority, and I'm going to share some ideas, and I'm not, maybe what I'm about to say is you don't agree with, that's fine. Let me tell you something, there'd be people wagering over who got to beat me up and take my shoes and steal our equipment. But then with authority, it'll actually arrest the crowd. And we haven't had any reason to ever have to use security to protect my life or the lives of other people. There's an authority that you can carry and that you have to carry in evangelism, particularly in crusade evangelism, where there's a rowdy crowd on the field of unsaved people. You have to have something where you get up. And man, if you can't get your puppy to pee in the yard or to stop barking, and you have to give your 5-year-old to the count of 3 to get in the car, and then when you get to 2, you have to say 2.5, 2 3/4, you're going to have a problem. But there's an authority that God has given. How do you get it? It comes by impartation. You'll get an impartation of it here. That's why I'm also playing men of great authority. You can, just hearing about Benson Idahosa's life, there's something that rises up in you where you realize you can change a nation. And I want to tell you, that's why we're doing this week of meetings. You have the capacity on the inside of you, if you allow God to fill it, to change your nation. Nigeria was one way before he was born and a different way after it was born. And you know what? Every one of us, our nation was one way when we were born, and it can either be worse when we die or it can be better when we die because of our obedience to Christ. That's what evangelism is. Evangelism is not accepting the way a nation is. Evangelism is, I'm going to take the light out where it's dark and shine the light of God in the darkness and take souls out of the kingdom of Satan and into the kingdom of God. And God will use you to do that.